Yo guys, it's slyroh. You already know that today I'm bringing you guys my battle for Week 8 of the NSTL. This week we're taking on Ace of Spades and his thundering Herdier. And before we get into the battle, of course I do want to apologize for this battle being late. The person that I was supposed to battle was a little bit behind on his games, and then he ended up dropping out of the league. So we had to get a replacement coach, which obviously was Ace, and he had to, I think he had to catch up on like his other games, and then he had to like team build, and then we had to set up the whole time, and the game was already getting behind as it was, so the game was played a little bit late, and then of course I had to find time to record this and all that stuff, so that is why this is up late, and I'm going to try and catch back up on my uploads. I pretty much had my weeks 8, 9, and 10 battles like really close to each other just to get them all like caught back up, so they are going, it's going to write itself by the end of the season, which should be not this coming Saturday, but should be the next Saturday. That should be the week 11 upload, which would be the last week of the season. But with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about this battle, which I'm not going to lie, going into this battle, I did not remember my team build at all, because I team built originally around the right time that like the week battle was going to happen. But then, of course, things fell behind, and then there was a replacement, so the battle probably took place maybe like 2-3 weeks after I built this team, and I did not remember it. So after a quick look over my team, I will say that most of my team was offensive. I had a defensive, physically defensive Mega Altaria. My Roserade was max HP, max special tech, and assault vest. I had a Choice Scarf Diggersby. I think Delphox is Wise Glasses. Tracheon had leftovers, but I'm pretty sure it was like max speed or fast enough to outspeed. Probably Mega Pinsir. I feel like that was like the thing to beat. Raikou had a more bulk than I feel like it should. It didn't have that much speed investment, and I don't really remember why. But I put a Sugar Berry on it. Oh, I think I just had it faster than Zygarde. Must have forgot about Mega Pinsir for that one, or just not cared. No, I couldn't. Alright, so because I think I brought Aura Sphere, and because of that I have to run a Rash Nature, which means I cannot outspeed the Mega Pinsir, so I just sped crept the Zygarde, I believe. I think that's what happened. But yeah, that's a general consensus of my team. I now have Rocks on Tracheon. I might have Defog on Altaria. I don't know if I did that this week or if that was a different team. And yeah, so his team is really weird. He's got really fast stuff. You see the Jolteon, you see the Torrentee. And then it goes down to Mega Pinsir, and then it goes down to Zygarde, and I'm pretty sure everything else is slower. There also was an Arcanine on the team, which is same speed as Zygarde, so speed tier is the same there. And then everything else gets like much slower. So speed tiers are really weird to work around. But I did what I could. So let's go ahead and get into this game. I actually just had this game not too long ago, but I already don't remember all of it, so I do apologize. So he's going to lead off with the Torrentee. I do lead off with the Diggersby. Diggersby is a good, solid lead. I can U-turn out on most things or hit a nice return. I went for a U-turn. Return was not a guaranteed OHKO. I think it was pretty close, but it wasn't guaranteed. So I went with the safe U-turn, and then I could go into Raikou, and I was like, I can just Volt Switch out. Which he goes for the substitute. And I really wanted to go for Hidden Power Ice here, because I was just like, it would be so early to start predicting, like, Hidden Power Ices that he wouldn't expect for me to do it the very first time, and Hidden Power Ice would break this substitute, because it is weak to Ice, but I was too scared to do it for some reason. I just wanted to attack, and I went for Thunderbolt. That's really a bad play, looking back on it, because I really knew that Hidden Power Ice was the right play to do, but I didn't. And I do have a Sugar Berry, but I don't want to just like take a hit unnecessarily, because the Hidden Power Ice isn't going to just take out Zygarde. So I go to my physically defensive Mega Altaria, which he can't do much about, and he's got a Life Orb. So that is actually really nice for me, because what's going to happen right now is he's going to do a Sludge Wave, which does pretty much just slightly more than 1,000 arrows, but not much more. And it does less than Roost. Is going to Roost my health back, and every time he attacks, he is going to lose 10% of his health. So for a few turns, I am just going to Roost while he attacks me and does damage to himself. Obviously, if he wasn't doing damage to himself, I wouldn't have kept roosting. And I don't want to just like Roost stall him to death. I want to try and get him to a point where I think he's going to do something different, and then maybe predict that. Or just wait for him to switch out. That way I have my Mega Altaria at a good enough health, so that way I can, you know, do good things. So I'm almost at the point where 2 of his attacks will not take me out. And I didn't want to just roost-stall him to death, so I think this turn I attack with a nice and solid Moonblast, because I definitely forgot Hyper Voice was a thing. You can tell my prep was A1, but you know, it accomplishes basically the same goal. I did forget about Hyper Voice for some reason. I don't know why. I think I looked at the calc and immediately I was just like, oh crap, Hyper Voice is a thing, and for some reason I didn't do it. To be fair, I don't think I've been bringing special attacking Mega Altaria. No, that's not fair. I'm pretty sure I actually brought Hyper Voice the last time I brought Mega Altaria, but whatever. I switched into Roserade because he doesn't have much he can do, because I am Assault Vested, so even if he has Ice Beam, I'm not worried. I went for Hidden Power. I believe it's Hidden Power Fire. He definitely has something that's weak to fire that he did not bring, and I don't remember what it is. He's going to roar me out, which he's going to roar out into Raikou, which is a free Thunder move for me because Zygarde is dead now. Well, it's not free because Jolteon's there, but I'm less concerned about Jolteon. I still went for Aura Sphere because it hits this and the Jolteon, his only 2 things that he can switch in safely. He is going to get a Toxic off on me, which is going to suck, but I do think I take him out with the Aura Sphere. Oh, shoot, I went first. What am I talking about? No, because I'm pretty sure he switches out this turn. Yeah, he switches out into the Mesprit. I'm pretty sure I go for Aura Sphere again. Yeah, I do. And I'm pretty sure doing the calc, this is a specially defensive Mesprit. Could be physically defensive, I don't remember. I do remember doing the calc at the time, and whatever that calc was affecting my decision. So I am going to switch out. I think this is the turn where I'm just like, I think that's specially defensive, because a resisted hit on a bulky Pokemon is not going to do much. I think that's where I confirm that I think it's specially defensive. He's going to get up Stealth Rocks, which kind of sucks for me. I don't have anything weak to it. Well, no, I have Delphox. But besides that, just the extra chip damage is no fun. I believe. Oh, I go for the Return because Return hits everything really hard, and Empoleon's low enough that I think it also dies Return. So I felt like that was fair. He goes for the Ice Beam. Does over half, but it's not going to be enough. I believe he lets this die. Yeah. Okay. So I go for the Return, he goes down, and we are up to 64, which is pretty cool. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's going to go into Mega Pinsir, which is scary. I am Choice, so it's like I can still, you know, like attack him first, which is going to be great. Unless he goes for the Quick Attack, which he does not, and I do 70%, which is amazing. And he is going to take me out with Close Combat. So that's really cool. Diggersby did pretty well, and as much as I would have liked to keep it alive to do big damage to Torrentee, I feel like there's other ways that I can still make this work. So I'm going to go into Raikou. I do have the Shuka Berry. It is a roll for Earthquake to kill me if he's... It's like more in his favor if he's Adamant, and more in my favor if he's Jolly. He goes for the Quick Attack. And yeah, I mean, unbeknownst to him, he actually would have outsped me. Because of my rash nature. So, yeah. He actually could have probably taken me out there, depending. It would have been a roll still, but that was more of a chance to take me out than Quick Attack was, but that's okay. He just wanted to get the consistent damage, and I just took him out with the Hidden Power Ice for some reason. He's going to go for Thunderbolt. I'm not going to die to that. I have a bunch of bulk. I think I only had like 76 investment in speed, rest in special attack, and then the rest in HP. It was like 170, 60 Vs in HP or something like that. And I am going to die to the Toxic, so that's pretty cool. Now there's a Jolteon in here. I do have an Assault Vest Roserade that doesn't mind Jolteon's attacks. Delphox could probably live a hit. Everything can pretty much live a hit from Jolteon, so I'm not super concerned. He's going to go for the Hidden Power, probably Ice. 28% is hilarious. That's a max HP, Assault Vested Roserade. I'm going to go for the Sludge Bomb. I am going to get the Poison, and because of the Poison, that is going to make Sludge Bomb a 2-hit KO. Because otherwise, it would have taken 3 Sludge Bombs, which means he could have gotten me really, really low. So that is unfortunate. I believe I go for Sludge Bomb again, yeah. Wanted to guarantee take him out, and I do, which is cool, but now there is a Empoleon, well, an Empoleon, and a Tornadus T. Tornadus is still very, very scary. I don't 100%, you know, have like the best ways to take it out. He's going to go ahead and use a Z move for Sonic Sky Strike, maybe thinking that I was going to switch in, but I was not going to risk that, because if things go right, Terrakion should be able to clean up the game for me. Stone Edge should take him out, and a close combat will take out the Empoleon. I'm at full, so he should not be able to take me out with any sort of move, especially since I saw the Z move, not a Life Orb. So he's going to go for the Hurricane, he's going to hit, and I'm going to go for the Stone Edge, and I'm going to miss! Hitting that Stone Edge would have pretty much been the end of the game. I would have taken him out, and then I would have been able to take out the Empoleon with close combat, and I would have won 3-0. But guess who's not going to miss Hurricane? So he can hit 70% accurate moves. I cannot hit 80% accurate moves, which is very, very frustrating. He is going to take out the Terrakion, and I essentially think I lose at this point, which is pretty sad. I'm going to go ahead into Delphox and just try to, like, live a Hurricane or something. I think it was a roll for Hurricane to kill me, so I was like, Flamethrower's not going to kill, but, you know, I can still go for it. So I do believe I go for Flamethrower, and I do take out the Empoleon. So, and I think that also accomplishes, I forget if he was at full health or not, but the Regenerator is going to make sure that he's up at full health. I wasn't looking to see if I did any damage to him or not. So he's at full health, he's not going to die to a Flamethrower. Hurricane is going to kill me, but he's going to miss! So we are even 1 for 1. Things could still turn around. I mean, I still have to hit another Flamethrower and have him miss another Hurricane or have it not take me out somehow. So, still not sure. He's going to substitute for some reason. I didn't really understand that play because I'm just kind of hoping and praying that I can do the things where I win. But he's going to hit that Hurricane, take out the Delphox, and then it comes down to Mega Altaria, who's pretty low, Torrentee, which is pretty low. I definitely cannot live a Hurricane at this point, but he's not going to live a move at my point, and he's going to miss a Hurricane. I'm going to go ahead for probably the Moonblast, and yeah, take him out. And we're going to win 1-0 in the most fairest way possible. This was a really good game up until like the last couple of turns, but I guess it's just what we get for running moves that can miss. I guess I deserve to miss a Stone Edge for bringing it, and I guess he deserves to miss Hurricanes because he brought it. That's just the way Pokemon works. I don't think either of us has a chance at playoffs, so it didn't cost either of us like our spots at playoffs, I'm pretty sure. So I wasn't upset because I ended up on the right side, but even when I missed the Stone Edge and thought I lost, I was like, whatever. At this point, what are you going to do? But it ended up being a really close 1-0 victory for us. I think our 3rd win of the season, which is still pretty sad, but, you know, it's better than 0 wins, so it is what it is. And, yeah, that was the game. Thought it was pretty interesting. I'm sure both of us could have played a little bit better. There was definitely some moves I think I could have done differently that could have put myself out front first off, and I feel like I definitely could have brought a little bit more prep for some Mons. I'm not sure, but I thought the team was alright, and the game was pretty good, so it is what it is. We come away with the victory, and we have 3 more games left, and we'll see how many more victories we can get. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we're mathematically eliminated from playoff contention. But at this point, what? Does that make us 3-5? So I think we still have a chance at a winning record. Because we can still go 6-5. I believe that's the best we can do, and I'm pretty sure that's still not good enough for playoffs. So I think that's all right. If it's not, then I apologize, and I'll keep updating you as the following videos come out. So I don't know when this is going up. I don't know when the next one's going up, but they should be coming out closer to each other than a week apart, because I have some catching up to do. So I'm going to do that as quickly as I can, probably every few days. I expect one of these until we're caught back up, until the season ends, hopefully next Saturday, unless that game ends up getting delayed or something. So that is the plan for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this game. If so, let me know, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Until the next time, guys, stay sly.